you are already protecting Josh Rosen because you're worried about the competition, then what's the use in starting him the rest of the way? So, okay, you're worried that early in the year with a bad team around him, his confidence could be shot. He could throw a couple of picks. You could start 0-4, and he's going to be a broken man. Okay, but what is the alternative? For the final 12 weeks of the season, you end up going 4-8 against more mediocre competition, lesser teams that builds up his confidence. But then what does 4-8 against bad teams give you as a marking point, as a grade point for Josh Rosen? I don't understand how you could possibly go through this season, no matter what you see. If you don't play him in the first 4 weeks against the good competition because you're too scared, how could you possibly assess him against the bad competition 12 weeks later? I think this makes no sense. And if this is just a straight competition, if this was just a straight, hey, the best man had to win, because if we don't let the best man win, we lose the locker room, and everybody could see who the best man was. If Ryan Fitzpatrick was that much better at 36 years old than Josh Rosen, then Josh Rosen has some major problems. Then Josh Rosen was never going to be a good one in the NFL, and I will raise my right hand and say I thought that Rosen coming out last year was actually the second-best quarterback prospect of the draft. I liked Darnold 1. I liked Rosen 2. I liked Baker 3. If Josh Rosen, just man-to-man, can't beat out 36-year-old Ryan Fitzpatrick on a team that's going to end up having 4 or fewer wins anyway, then Rosen has some major issues. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And if you're going to sell me that, well, they can't throw him to the Wolves against really good teams and a bad Dolphins squad, why not? You're going to lose anyway. What, you're assuming that Ryan Fitzpatrick goes 2-2 and keeps you in the wild card race? I mean, what exactly are you after here? And honestly, if Ryan Fitzpatrick goes 2-2 or 3-1 against potential playoff caliber teams, then you can't pull him out. Then you've got to ride Fitzpatrick. And then what? He gets 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then you're only assessing Rosen for the final half of the season, and then you've got to make a decision with the number 1 or 2 or 3 pick in the NFL draft? Frankly, I think the only way that this season was going to be a win for the Dolphins was going 3-13, but Josh Rosen gives you a very clear-cut answer over 16 weeks whether he's the answer or not. Now, even that's up for debate.